Hi everybody, Robert here. We're back with more Revit training on our commercial project. Please start at the beginning and catch up. Right now we have covered we just finished up our color level here. So now let's go back into our structural. So now we're going to look at here today is how to create a graphical column schedule. It's a schedule for our columns basically. It's a pretty simple thing to do here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut that guy down, and I'm going to go to your View tab here. Under View, you go to Columns and Schedules, and this time we're going to take Graphical Column Schedule here. Select it, and there's our schedule. That easy, just pop it in. Let me change this to fine maybe. So basically, see all our columns, and some of them are off. Okay, so now next what we want to look at here, we want to do this guy this way, and a little different from our rooms, I think, but I'm going to do it this way. So here we want to give our name. We want to name our schedule here. So let's call this. Oops, sorry. Get in here. This is our design office. Let's just say design column schedule, or whatever you want to call this. And let's say okay. Now, from this point now, the graphical column schedule is basically based on our grid lines and our levels. And what happens next is we can determine, we can control these levels. We don't need to send, we can turn them off. So basically what happens there is you would go into the properties dialog box, and all the way here, down here, you'll select on edit hidden levels. And here, this represents the levels in our schedule. And this is a little funky right here, I guess. It's kind of overlapping, so I can just basically select this guy here, select the level I want to turn off, and hit OK. Now, that's pretty straightforward and simple. And then we can go down again, and we can look at where it says our material types. It's right there. We'll edit this. Now, if you want to check concrete here, Revit will remove concrete columns from the schedule, you know. But we don't have any concrete columns here. So if I even put steel, see what happens here. They remove. So this is a neat way they isolate the columns out, but we want steel here. And we don't have any others, so we can just say OK. And there are columns back. Now, again, back over here in this template, in the properties palette, while you're in this view, you can see other things like, okay, you can go and look at our text. So we can edit our text here. And here we can change we can change the grid appearance. You know, we want to leave that there. And then we want to go here, say for instance, title text here. I'm going to click bold here because I want that to stand out. So this is how you control your text sizes and everything right here in this view on this schedule. So I'm going to click OK here. Okay, now our text size should have came in bold on my thick line. It was pretty hard to tell, but this works. So now notice a few more things in the properties dialog box over here. Just notice this here. It gives you the number of columns, which is 22, and also include off-grid, includes our off-grid columns. So this is checked. Excuse me. that's just going to include columns that don't fall on the grid lines. Most columns fall on the grid lines, but in this case, as you can see here, these don't. Now I'm going to go and tile these views briefly. CA. Now I did notice some grids offline here, and so let's go find one. That's one right here somewhere in the middle. So if I select this column and I'll go to this view, okay, there's that column. So the grid and the column lines, or these are parametric to each other, just like all schedules in Revit. So that's pretty good. Okay, now we've got our two models now. I'm gonna go back into, let's go back here and look at this one more time. So in this view, turn on properties. And I think we're happy with that. So we'll close that guy down here. We got our schedule, and then I'm going to open up our project browser. So now we have our structural 3D, and again, we have our architectural 3D. Tile these together. Okay, so basically that's all we wanted to do today. We wanted to go over the structural graphical column schedule. So, and there it is in our project browser, our design office schedule. And if I double click it here, okay, that's our, uh-oh, that's not the one. Okay. Oh, there it is. Sorry, folks. There's our graphical column schedule. And again, you know, we've got everything done to this point. Now, the next video, we're going to look at our mechanical systems. We'll look at our MEP, so we'll take our RCP and go in and create heating, air conditioning, and we'll do a layout in Revit. So hey guys, appreciate your time watching my video. Please subscribe. It helps to make videos like this. And if you didn't start from the beginning, please start from the beginning of this exercise. You catch up. I know it seems kind of funny starting right in the middle of things, but I got them here. You can look at them. So hey guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Everybody, please be safe and have a good weekend.